Assalamualaikum. I'm from group 9. Want to present our video for assignment CMT 252 Chemical Thermodynamics. This group consists me myself, Muhammad Ibrahim bin Zambri, and my friend Muhammad Haziq Shami bin Muhammad Nasir.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Haziq. So this is our temperature measurement devices: liquid in glass thermometer, pyrometer, and thermocouple. Liquid in glass thermometer. The operation principle. Based on principle of thermal expansion of substance, liquid in a glass tube capillary expand when heated and contracts when cooled. A calibrated scale then be used to raise off the respective temperature. The advantage of this item is no power source required. Repeatable calibration doesn't drift. Disadvantages are limited to application where manual reading is acceptable, limited usable temperature range. The cost for this item range between Rm 15 to 16 ringgit. Range of applicability. Most liquid in glass thermometer can measure temperature range negative 200 to 600 degrees Celsius. Hydrometer. Operation principle. It measures the object temperature by sensing the heat or radiation emitted from the object without making contact with the object. The advantage for this item is non-contact measurement, fast response time. Meanwhile, the disadvantages of this are accuracy may be affected by thermal background radiation and expensive. The cost for the item is from 350 ringgit until Rm 1200 ringgit. Range of applicability: rugged and flexible design to meet the harsh industrial environment and can provide wide range and temperature ranging from 50 degree until 3200 degrees Celsius.
Next is the thermocouples. They use law of intermediate metals and law of consecutive metals made by joining two dissimilar metals at one of these dissimilar metal is referred as hot junction and the other end is called cold junction. If there is difference in the temperature between both junctions, a small voltage created, then measured, and in turn used to indicate temperature. The cost depended on the type, starting from the 150 ringgit until 400 ringgit. The advantage of using thermocouples is a simple working principle, short response time, wide temperature range, and the disadvantage is accuracy interference can cause error, need calibration, and it can cause corrosion. The application range of application is depend also on the type. Type E from 300 -300 until 100 and 1600 degrees Celsius. Type J 32 until 1040. Type K -330 until 2300. Type N 32 until 2300 degrees Celsius, and the type T -300 330 until 700 degrees Celsius. Which device would I recommend for use in the following case? In this case, is monitoring the variation of temperature of a car engine block at several locations. I would recommend Hydrometer since electronic temperature measurement device measure the exhaust gas temperature on a vehicle. Also can be used to determine the temperature of a car engine block at several locations. The next situation in the next cases is monitoring the variation of temperature in the furnace of a power plant. I would suggest thermocouple since it is electrical sensors that respond to temperature change through millivolts signals.
So there is two books that we use as references. The Calibration of Thermocouples and Thermocouple Materials, National Institute of Standard and Technology. And the second one is Development of a Pyrometer that measure the true temperature field of a two-dimension array. Harbin, School of Instrumentation, Science and Engineering, Harbin Institute of Technology. So that's all from us. Thank you for the watching.
and listening.